Hey guys, so I wanted to say some really quick things about nighttime panic attacks. I am notorious for having these horrendous nighttime panic attacks. And normally you're either trying to fall asleep and you can't fall asleep because the second you do, you wake up in a panic, or you fall asleep and then you wake up in the middle of that and you're crazy. You know, you're in the middle of the night, you wake up in the dark and you're like, oh my God, and the panic attack just comes and takes you very quickly. I just wanted to say that I have a lot of trouble sleeping. This had been going on for a little while. When I went to see my doctor, he said, you know what? You have sleep apnea. And I go, I don't snore. You know, I don't think I have sleep apnea. And he goes, well, let's go get you checked. So I went to the sleep clinic and I was tested, and they found out that yes, I stopped breathing, I guess like 5 times a minute, which is, I guess, a mild form of apnea, because I guess there's people who stop breathing quite a bit more. But they were telling me that this is one of the reasons why my body is trying to save itself, and so it wakes itself up in the middle of the night, and I'm stuck in these panic attacks. And because this is happening all night, this is what's happening to me. I'm having severe sleep deprivation. And anyone who has anxiety knows that, especially when you don't get sleep, sleep is like one of the key triggers that will start off a panic attack. And I mean, I was honestly afraid to go to sleep because I knew this was going to happen. I feel like I could get through the day and I was focused and everything was great, but I knew I had to go to bed at night. And as soon as I went to bed at night, I knew I was going to have problems. Because I had the severe heartburn and the pains in my chest, I can't sleep laying down anymore. I sleep like the elephant man, like I sleep sitting up. And I've been sleeping sitting up for probably about, I know it's going on maybe about 2.5, 3 months now that I've been doing it. Now, it is helpful because I've noticed that I don't wake up with a crink in my neck anymore from messing around with the pillow, so that's gotten better. And then I don't have as much acid reflux in the middle of the night. That's also better. And I also try to watch what I eat before I go to bed. The point of this video is to let you know that if you're having panic attacks in the middle of the night, that might be a problem. That might be one of the reasons that you are continuously waking up in a panic, is because you have sleep apnea. So you should talk to your doctor, go get tested, see if that's good for you. On a side note, after they found out I had sleep apnea, they gave me the machine to take home. And I gotta tell you, that machine tried to kill me. It was god awful. You have to wear it. It's this, you know, sci-fi kind of looking thing. You wear it around your nose and you can't open your mouth, because every time you open your mouth, you'll get this like gush of air, like if you're rolling down the windows and you stick your head out the car. It's like, it's awful. And so you have to sleep with that in the middle of the night. It's regulating, and you know, you have to fix the machine, you have to get used to it. It's like all this stuff. So I was like, wow, this is not cool. And I started to feel like I was suffocating, which made the panic attack happen even worse. When I woke up that morning, I took up that machine and I'm like, the hell with this. I am never going to use this machine ever again. And I wound up having an aura migraine. If you're not familiar with that, it's a migraine where you start to get like zigzags all around your face. I particularly have lost my sight in both eyes, and I lost my speech one time during one of my migrainal episodes. It's a really scary thing. I have not had this migraine since it's been about a year, and the last time I had it, I was having problems with my oxygen intake, and so that's why I had that one. So I contributed this migraine to that apnea machine. Again, this is could just be an isolated incident, just me, just my breathing, just my issues, because I was already having problems breathing. It's still worth going, because I also do know people who have used the sleep apnea machine and it works for them. You're able to get sleep, you're able to function, you start losing weight. The lady at the clinic told me that there's a lot of erectile dysfunction, sexual dysfunction when you don't sleep. Go check yourself. It's still worth going to check yourself. My experience is not going to be your experience, and so it could possibly help you. Most of the time when you have trouble sleeping, the doctor wants to give you some kind of a, you know, something to help you sleep at night. That still kind of freaked me out too. And I know that, you know, now that I know that I'm stopping breathing every few minutes, I don't want to take something else that's really going to knock me out. But the other thing that the technician told me was that it's a lot to do with weight loss. If you gain too much weight, a lot of people tend to get sleep apnea when they've gained like 15 to like 20 pounds extra. That will start it. It doesn't even need to be like a heck of a lot of weight. And my weight has gone up and down these last couple of months, especially since Christmas. I think everybody has trouble like right after the holidays. She was like, look, you drop 15 pounds, this probably will go away completely. And so that's what I focus on doing. for me, this is going to be the route that I'm going to go, because that machine, I mean, I felt like I was drowning, suffocating, all that scary stuff. But again, I have health anxiety. I have, mild claustrophobia. So that, I think that is what my problem is. That might not be what your situation is. So I don't want you not to go because you're like, oh my God, what if I, just go and get it checked. But I hope that helped. Take care of yourselves. Go get yourselves checked. Eat better, walk, lose some weight. It's all good for you. It's not gonna hurt you. It's gonna help you. And a lot of the walking is really effective for your serotonin and dopamine release, and that helps with the anxiety and depression and all of those good things. So, all right, guys. So have a great day. I hope that was of some value to you. Subscribe, because I'm doing these all the time, and I'd love to share my information with you and hear from you. So take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.